Hello, my name is Spencer Parks with SP Soccer. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get to 1,000 juggles in a week or less. Now, depending on your skill level and your experience with juggling, you could get higher or lower scores in the 1 week deadline. So, with juggling, I'd like to think of it as a very repetitive sport because it's almost a sport in its own. You're going to just be working a lot on repetition in this video. And also, I'm going to be introducing you two types of juggling, as well as multiple ways to scoop up the ball. So, the two types of juggling are with your laces, which are the top of your foot, right there where your laces are tied, and your toe. That's right above where your toe would be, on the top of your foot still, on top of your shoe, but right next to the toe. Your laces are more of a beginner method, and it'll hit the ball higher with less control, but it's easier to get the hang of. With your toe, it's more advanced because you're keeping the ball lower and with more control, but it's easier to make a minor mistake, which will ruin it. So, you gotta be very careful and follow this video as closely as possible, because even really juggling is all about not making those tiny mistakes, because that's what will ruin your round. So, I'm gonna show you how to pull the ball back with your foot, and then I'm gonna get right into showing you how to juggle. So, enjoy. To start, I'm going to be showing you how to scoop up the ball. When juggling, you're going to roll back the ball with the top of your foot like this. And there are many other ways to do it, but I'm showing the most basic one. You roll it back, and then that's the first step. And it's pretty much a two-step procedure. You can roll it back and then hold it with your foot. But when juggling, you want to get right into it. So you're going to pull it back and then flick up. Once you're comfortable with rolling up the ball and you feel like you can do it pretty much every time, you can start to learn how to hit it with your laces. So you're going to roll it up and hit it with your laces, letting it bounce in between ones. So if you're not hitting it with your laces, that's okay, because this is just a beginner method. And make sure you're using both feet the whole time so that your one foot doesn't get overworked while the other one doesn't get a workout. So the basic idea of using your laces is you're trying to hit it just straight up. You want to make sure to keep your body with your shoulders forward and your legs straight so that you don't hit it all over the place. You want to make sure it's staying right next to it, your foot, so that you can juggle longer. So you should make sure you're very comfortable, and you can get something like 10 with this, and you're going to try to, you start with the bounce in between each one, and then you can do 2, and then 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to keep going like that until you're getting pretty comfortable just juggling maybe 10 times or so. And this is all with your laces. If you feel like you're not doing as well with the laces, sometimes using your toe can actually be easier, just depending on what type of player you are. So now I've kind of covered the laces, and I'd like to note that when juggling, you can also use your knees and all, your chest, your head. You can use any part of your body except for your hands. So you can make sure to utilize that if your legs are getting tired when juggling. You can do a couple on your knees just to take some of the load off your feet. So now, to juggle with your toes, you're going to want to start the same way. You're going to pull it back, except then you're going to hit it with the tip of your foot as softly as possible right in there. This way, you're going to put a lot of curl on the ball, but it will also keep way lower, so your muscles aren't getting as much strain because you don't have to push it up as hard. And this will be way more helpful when juggling for a long period of time. You should be working on all these concepts for maybe half an hour every day. I'd say to focus on your toe juggling after you're pretty comfortable with your laces. So maybe the first 2 or 3 days you can work mainly on your laces, just playing around with the toes. But then you're going to want to focus pretty intently on using your toe juggling. And as I said previously, make sure you're used to using both your feet for this, because that's required. So you're going to start getting used to getting maybe higher scores like 50 or so. And once you get here, that's where the repetition comes in. You're just going to want to keep doing it over and over to make sure that you've got the skills, you're grounded into the skills, because that way you've got a much better foundation. And then you'll start getting higher scores. And once you get those higher scores, it's kind of all 100s as easy as 1,000, because it's just the minor mistakes you make maybe you accidentally, you'll start getting distracted, and you just gotta make sure you're focusing intently on the ball. And you gotta work on your foot-eye coordination, like making sure that you know when to hit it so that you have to do the least strain, and so that it'll come to the right place. So just always envision when your next juggle will be, where it will be, and how you'll be ready to receive it the next time. So I promised I'd be showing you multiple ways to scoop the ball, and since I only showed you the beginner method at first, I'm going to show you a couple more advanced ones. So lots of the time scooping the ball is just kind of a way to be fancy with the start of your juggling round, and people do it like where they'll roll it from their right foot to their left foot. Sometimes they'll roll it and then flick it up in the back. And you can also do ones where you'll kind of get your feet in position for a rainbow, and you roll it up and then hit it with the back of your foot. That's one of my personal favorites. And there are many others. I may be posting a future video that's going to focus more intently on how to improve upon these and do some cool new ones, even how to make your own. Hey everybody, thanks for watching my video. And if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like it. And if you want to, you can comment if you reached your 1,000 juggle goal, or if you have any ideas for future videos. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel for future videos with soccer, trick shots, drills, skills, and lots of other content, including challenges. Enjoy! See you next time!